Record.
How do you have a thumb that
I think it's just like something really simple, like it's an elevator, so it just goes down and up, and you put people in it.
Yeah, but where's the wheelchair? That looks like a person that can walk.
I know, it is a
able-bodied person.
It says one person and wheelchair, and this person doesn't have one.
So it needs to be one person. And
controls the box for the other person.
Maybe you don't have to have a wheelchair to use it.
Yeah, but then just walk the stairs.
But then why doesn't he have one?
I don't know. The hands are weird too. Like, okay, there's a thumb and then there's a thumb, right? So how do you have that thumb on that side without the hand?
Well, if it's a shadow, then it could be either way, actually, because if you look at this, if you look at the shadow,
the
thumb could be at the back and this could be at the front, or the thumb could be at the front and that could be the back.
No, that one works perfectly. But this one here, there's no shadow here where it would be.
Where does the box go?
This and then this. It's this. This is from the wrist. This is automatic. Like there's no.
Maybe in a certain
like. Yeah. This would be the wrist, and then it goes up to the thumb.
Is it like a TARDIS thing?
Maybe. Where does the box go? Doesn't go up.
Push button to unlock gate. It's like a thing here
on the ramp.
But maybe on the other side there's no ramp. Maybe.
Okay. Why don't they just build a ramp?
You think it'd be cheaper?
Maybe there's not enough room for a ramp. What is this building?
Well, you just like. That's it.
There's a door on the other side. Do you think it's like a TARDIS?
Let's knock and see. Hello, is anyone in there?
Yeah, you're that.
Doctor?
I'm surprised nobody actually looks through the window of the TARDIS.
Doctor?
Because they normally don't see it. They just pass on by.
Yeah, I don't think the doctor's in there.
He's like, not today, I'm sleeping in.
Can you just sleep in tomorrow? Or like 20 minutes ago?
Go back in time and redo those 20 minutes.
Shiny, sexy. You don't know this? You know why they make this stuff? Because guys like things that feel nice. And they like things that feel lacy, things that feel shiny, things that feel like color on them, strappy. Like they just want to play with it. They want to play with everything. They're like,
you should get that yellow one
pull, and they don't.
But it's so ugly. It looks like a banana.
Soft, isn't that soft thing?
A bird though? Oh my god, kingfishers are beautiful birds.
I haven't been on that path. Where does that path go?
I don't know.
There's a bridge and then there's like a goes that way.
There's a beautiful park in there. You guys haven't been to the beautiful park?
A long time ago.
Oh.
Not recently.
They might have built it there after we went last actually.
They had, I think they still had part of it. Because I remember we parked there one time and it was pouring rain and we just sat there and then we went to like Smitty's or something.
Why did we go to the park in the pouring rain?
We sat out by the bridge there and we were just like hanging out in the van. I don't know, it was a long time ago. It was like mom and everyone.
Canoe here, but
Kayak.
or kayak, yeah. Where do they start off at?
In the water.
Seriously. Seriously though. I mean, from here it's quite a drop.
They don't start
For
here,
what?
they start somewhere else.
For if you're kayaking. I've seen people kayak. Why would people kayak off the side of it?
No, they don't start here, they start way down there somewhere.
Obviously here it's quite a maybe down there a little bit.
That's a river. There's a lot of riverbank. It's pretty much as much riverbank as the length of the river on both sides.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
if you like take
Oh,
the
yeah.
length of a river and
Oh, yeah.
then multiply it by 2, that's about how much riverbank there is. So it could be anywhere, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's not funny ever. Suicide is super fun.
Oh,
I just fucking killed myself.
belly flop off the bridge. And you can actually see the person, they're like, and the next picture is like they're more below and they're like, yeah, it's really seriously.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Because the people in the front don't know because they're posing for the picture, but behind them you can see the person and they're slowly following each picture.
I'm kind of squeamish about stuff like that.
Please say you're not gonna like Facebook this or something. Seriously. Are you done?
It's not on Facebook.
You done?
Facebook. Well, actually, the camera can send it to Facebook immediately. Did you know that?
Yeah, but
I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna splice everything together.
Bonnie, it's an otter.
Where? I don't
Wow, look over there.
Good thing I'm recording.
Cool.
Did you get it?
I think so, yeah.
He's gonna come back up. Just give it a minute.
I don't know.
He's swimming.
It's never going back up. They don't eat there. Oh, there's bubbles there. Do you see the bubbles? Do you see the bubbles?
He's right there.
Is it? No, there were bubbles somewhere else. I thought there were bubbles. But not. Where's the otter?
I don't know. I wanted
The
to
otter
film
come
him.
back. He really, why I otter. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is.
Oh,
Where?
Oh,
Oh.
down there.
So I'm
Otter,
like,
come back.
He really just tried to escape.
tried to evade us.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Bye, Otter.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't really get a close up or anything. He was like too far away.
That's okay.
Tried to zoom in.
He's gonna come back up like.
It's a good view though.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute. What's he doing?
He's a fish.
Fish is...
He's just chilling on it. Yeah.
Otters are so cool. Is he like a river otter?
Maybe.
You know how you cried in that movie that we were just talking about that you didn't want to remember ever again?
Yeah.
Remember when we were kids and we watched this movie called like Ring on Shining Water?
What's that?
Mom rented it. It was called The Ring of Shining Water, and it was about an otter and a man who found a baby otter, and then the otter was his pet for like life. They were like best friends and all this great stuff. And then he was out with his buddy or something, and his buddy was like digging a ditch so that otters could like, or he was digging a ditch to like do the water, and then the otters were going down, and he like hit the otter in the head with a shovel and killed it.
That was a kids movie?
Yeah,
The hell?
it was a little bit horrifying.
Wow.
I don't remember that. I think I must have blocked it out. I don't.
It was like-
How old was I?
My favorite animal movie is Charlotte's Web.
The bear when they eat the poison and he's like, ooh.
Ring of Shining Water was horrifying.
I don't remember that movie. That's
An otter
sad.
that gets fucking murdered or a mink or something. It was just like, why would you do that? I don't
It's messed up.
understand.
Yeah, it is.
Why would you make that for children? It's a lot of messed up kids we watch. These movies are messed up. It's like fairy tales. They're messed up. Why do they do that to people?
Like that one when the mom kills the son and then she says, daughter, go box him in the ear. His head falls off. She's like, how dare you kill him?
That's my favorite.
That one was so funny. It was funny, Polly. Do you remember it? It was like the apple blossom something tree or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was
Alright,
funny.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
So let's go.
Movie Chucky, oh my god. It's the part of a dead thing. An animal, guys.
What?
Where?
Oh, there's a bone.
Where? I don't see it.
Lean right over.
I don't want to drop the
Right
camera.
underneath the.
Human?
Lean on here. Lean your knees on there, and lean right there. Really, right by that rock there. See the rock?
Ew, there's a
Oh, no,
bone.
that's gross.
Bone, why is that there? Is it
And it's
a
like
dead dog?
under the rock too.
What's it from?
And they're attached. They're so wrong.
It's like a dog?
Oh, gross.
Where's the rest
Why
of
is
it?
it there? Gritty, man. Gritty. This valley's sometimes just... Any calming.
That's Katniss.
Well then, you want me to fix it and then you can
Climb the tree, Katniss.
Oh, Katniss, go!
Go on, catnip.
I left my rope up there.
Climb up the... Well then get a new one, Catnip. Climb the tree.
You do it.
What's those people that were gonna chase her and kill her, and it was like that group of kids, and then PETA joined them? It was like the
Section 8 kids or something.
no, they had like a name, like what was it called? It was like the people that did it for a living. Like, what's that word? I don't remember.
Was it in the book or the movie? The book, the word.
Both.
Come on down. Come on, sisters, let's go down to the river to pray. Hi.
Hi. Keep singing. It sounded really good.
It's candid me.
Because it sounds really awesome, and I like hearing you sing.
Pray.
Keep singing.
As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who should wear the rose and crown. Good Lord, show me the way. The bald eagle. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Something, come on down. Oh yeah, get that eagle in there. Oh, where'd it go?
He's flying around. Polly, let's go to the nest. I want to film the eagle.
Oh. Wow, look at that.
Beautiful.
Just be like, hi, eagle. How are you doing?
This is the whole reason I came back. We've been here like 20 minutes. We saw a kingfisher, an otter, and an eagle in its nest.
I know, and then Yellowknife it's still like minus 30 or something. It's like gross.
Minus 22 according to Friday's newspaper.
Well, don't pretend it. There's probably wind chill.
Yeah, I know.
We should get a GoPro. Just walk in the woods all day.
What's a
Like-
GoPro?
That like camera that you like strap to your forehead with like it, and you walk around and
I've
then
seen
it
that in
films you as if
Supernatural.
it's your point of view, like your perspective, and like
It
you
is
can put
so
it on
lovely,
dogs and
though.
kids and stuff, and then people take videos with the kids.
Okay, you know the Supernatural YouTube video that I saw where they're like doing that race with the other people?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's his name?
Dean.
Kevin.
Kevin,
He had it
okay.
on his forehead, and
Yeah, it's like that.
yeah, it was like he was like bouncing everywhere.
Closer. The tree.
No, like
Oh my god.
Gravity.
gravity would be pulling down.
No, gravity doesn't always pull things down. Sometimes it pushes things up too. Sort of. I don't know actually how physics work, but you know everything that goes up is down at the same time. Do you know everything in their universe that goes in one way is also coming the other way too? Did you know that? I did. It took me a long time to figure it out. Oh, that otter's back. Look at the otter. On the side of the wheel. Over there. Oh, there you go. He's done.
He's gone.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh wow.
Okay, so if I'm jumping, gravity would be pushing me upward,
Gravity brings you
downward
back
at
down
the same
again.
because I'm pushing myself upward because I know the gravity will push me downward. Like, and that's gravity.
But if something's going up, something else is coming down at the same time.
I want him to fly around.
He's in bed, Bonnie. Sleeping in.
Can you go back to the
Like
net?
paparazzi for an eagle.
He went.
Katniss, can you climb up the tree and
You just
take
shake
that
the
tree?
nest.
You shake the nest, Katniss.
Oh, it's a hurricane.
Make all the eggs fall out, and all the children run around screaming because they're like poisonous eggs.
Dare you to go up there and steal an egg.
Go see
By
an
the
egg
time
fall.
I get up there, it will know that I'm there. For one, the tree will be like,
Then we'll have a good video for YouTube.
and then I'll fall.
Crazy
Worst case-
person climbs a tree,
Worst
steals
case,
an
BC
egg out
will
of an
fire
eye.
me.
Just like gets attacked by a
They'll be like, you did this
A
on
bird.
camera? Yeah, this is
gonna fire you?
I don't know.
Trace BC will be like,
Work
no,
safe
you
BC.
can't go
That
back
does
to
not
your
have
egg.
anything
Why
to
would WorkSafe BC
That's
for
for
fire you for
work.
shaking an egg out of an eagle's nest?
That's true.
On camera.
What?
What?
I'm tired, okay? Ignore it.
Me too.
Doesn't make any sense.
Is it gonna come out? Should we go
Probably
around or
not.
something?
Oh my god, oh my
god, oh my god. You want to hear a funny story?
Cat.
Okay. So Sterling and I were hanging out.
Okay.
And I wanted to go get cigarettes, and it was nighttime. And we drove to get cigarettes, and then on the way back, he looks out the windows, he's like, look at that bike, it's just sitting there. And I was like,
He stole a bike.
oh hey, look, it's just sitting there. And then so we pulled over, and he was like, I was like, is it locked up? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, it's just sitting there. Maybe, I mean, if you didn't want your bike stolen, you wouldn't leave it out on the street in the middle of like at 2 in the morning. So, you should probably lock up your bike. I don't feel like it's stealing if it's lying there and you don't protect it. And we're like looking at it, we're like ethically discussing it, and we're like, I don't know, is that stealing? I don't know. Would that be stealing?
Kinda is.
Well, you don't leave your bike sitting out in the middle of nowhere in Courtenay. It's different than stealing. We didn't take it off someone's property. We took it off of a sidewalk because it was sitting there and it wasn't locked up. And we were like, I don't think that's stealing.
Did you guys steal it?
Well, yeah, so we took it, and
Okay.
because we discussed it for a while, and I thought it wasn't actually a big deal, because, I mean, you borrow from the universe, and then if they want it back, then the universe will give it back to them, sort of. It's a small town. So anyway, so we take the bike.
So anyway.
He grabs the bike and he comes running and he's like, shit, we're gonna get caught. And like, he puts the bike in the thing, and then I'm like, oh fuck, we can't turn left here. So I like whip out and I'm like, shit, you can't turn left at this intersection. It's really awkward and there's a divider. So I like wiggle out. It's 2 a.m. Like nobody's there. So I wiggle out and like, we're like being really dramatic, and I'm like, okay, let's go back to Royston. So I just like, it was just at the intersection right where you start to drive toward Royston, the very end of Courtenay, and then we went on the right, and like over there by that park next to Walmart, the cops were there. And then they're like, wee, 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 and we're like, oh, they planted the bike. Oh my god, we're so fucked. They planted the bike.
When was this?
And then we got in the car and we pulled over and waited for the cops, and him and I were just like, oh fuck, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god. And then he was like, no, they wouldn't have planted the bike, that's ridiculous. And I was like, I'm so in trouble because I went across the middle of the thing, because it was like they saw me drive, they pulled me over, I'm like, oh my god, we're so fucked. And we're both looking at each other like, oh my fucking god, what did we do? They saw the bike, and then she knocks on the window, and she's this really nice French lady cop, and she's so cute, and we're both like, hi, and she's like, your lights are off, and we're like, oh, what are they? Oh shit! And she's like, how much did you have to drink? And I was like, nothing, and we're both like, freaking out, and she's like, okay, well, can I see your driver's license? And I was like, okay. And I'm acting like all freaked out to get into her. And she's like, okay, I'll just go and clear that. And she comes back, she's like, you're good to go.
I'm wondering what the hell's going on.
We're like, thanks. Cool, it's nothing. And she's like, have a nice night. And we're like, okay.
Oh my god.
I saw in the newspaper the other day that the police actually caught someone catching, like, somebody stole a bike that the police planted, and they caught the thief because they tracked the bike.
In town?
Yeah, here, in the paper. It was like 3 days ago. I thought that might
Wow.
Is it stealing if you find a bike?
It's not yours, so yeah.
No, put it on someone's lawn. If it's not on someone's lawn, if it's in public property and it's not chained up, it's not really someone's property anymore, is it? That's sneaky shit. You know what sneaky shit it's like if you drop a quarter on a sidewalk and someone comes along, or you're just like, nope, can't take that quarter, that's stealing. No, it's not. Is there a law? We found a bike. We found it.
I found a Harry Potter book in Calgary. I was like going to a job interview, and I looked down and I was like, oh look, the first Harry Potter book, British version. I don't have that one yet.
They saw
Pretty much.
Then the world would be covered in garbage because everybody would be like, can't take that, it's not mine to take. You can't, it's a bike, and it's not, if you don't want someone to take it, then you lock it, right? And it's in the middle of the night, and it's just lying there. Do the cops have nothing better to do than trick people into like stealing bikes?
Yeah.
Like borderline ethics, be like, you bad person, you took a bike that wasn't yours.
That we put there for you to steal.
Maybe it was locked up. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing, but
They tracked the bike.
they GPS'd it.
Maybe it was a really expensive bike.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They didn't say the type. This is like really bright. Sorry.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
How about we keep walking and see
It's weird, because it was like a nice enough bike. Did not, I don't know.
Maybe it was a new bike. Like something like really like super new.
Was it like a shitty bike or a good one?
If it was a shiny new bike, I don't think I'd be like, yes, sweet, I found a shiny new bike. But I mean, it's not really that different, really, ethically, if you think about it. Well, it was a good bike, but the chain was broken. So someone broke the chain, and then instead of hiding it in the bush, which is what you do if you're careful, they just trusted nobody would take it, and then surprise, they learned their lesson. Right?
Maybe someone stole it and then just
Left
didn't
it
want
there.
it. Just, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, like, we know people at the soup kitchen, it'll get back to them eventually. I don't think that it's stealing. I don't know if it's stealing.
Soup kitchen?
No, we would never steal from the soup kitchen because that's like our friends.
No, but if
There's
they
a bike lying
mention
there,
that they
like-
lost their bike, you could be like, is it
Exactly.
like this?
Exactly.
And then you just give it back. Be like, oh, I
But-
found it. I was safe keeping it.
Yeah. They're like, I found it. You didn't lock it up, and
You're lost. No, just
I mean,
kidding.
it's one thing to like leave your bike unlocked outside of a store, and then you know they're coming back to get their bike. You leave it in the like 2-block radius of the soup kitchen. You don't touch that. That's someone's bike. They use that bike. They live on that bike. If you leave it in the woods or like on like right on the main road, I'm like, I don't think that's.
It says drink lucky, and then somebody wrote no.
Drink all the lucky, and don't leave any for anybody else. If they're gonna whine about it.
Team human. Cass Angel.
What?
No. This is
Cover your nose and you talk. Oh, Polly's like,
I don't know. It doesn't really affect me.
it does affect you.
if you cover your nose like
If
that,
you cover your nose until your nostrils are totally plugged and then you talk,
it sounds really
it's extremely
weird.
nasal.
It sounds really,
No,
really
no, no,
messed
no, you
up.
have to like, it's not the same if you do that. You
Polly,
have to
go like this.
go like this.
Go like this and say the alphabet.
You have to like pick those things in Minecraft. Bears that are Canadian, we could.
Winnie the Pooh have
I
brothers.
liked the
He
three
doesn't have a
little
brother.
bears.
He's a tiger
Three
brother.
little bears.
Take it.
One of us Mama Bear, Papa Bear,
Okay,
Baby
I'll be
Bear.
Eeyore.
A baby bear.
Eeyore's not a bear. He's a donkey. You can't be Eeyore and be a bear.
You're the donkey. I thought you were a bear. No, I'm a donkey.
The 2 bears and a donkey. I want it.
There you go.
Fine,
Okay.
I'll be Paddington if I have to be.
I'll be. What's his name again? Oh God, Rupert.
You want to be Rupert?
I'll be
We have to
Rupert the
remember
bear.
the name.
So we have to. We're naming ourselves out of. We're gonna be Canadian women
I'm
on
Rupert the
YouTube, but
bear.
we're gonna be named after 3 like British bears.
Subscribe to the AA Bear channel. Yeah.
Hey Bear channel.
Comments below.
Comments below.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, that.
And then we could do everything that's related to bears.
Just like the history of bears, and have like a pointer and be like on the chalkboard and be like,
That's
this
too
is
boring.
boring. Yeah, let's go to the park. It's like
The Danny Bears go on another picnic. Time for little teddy bears. Can I be the camera person?
sometimes, but I also like doing camera sometimes.
Do 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 do. We
can all take turns.
Cause the daddies and mummies will take them home to bed. Cause they're tired little teddy bears.
What's like teddy bear picnic? Teddy bear picnic? How does it go
That
again?
is the teddy bear picnic.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
how
I'm just saying.
I know, but how does it start? It's
You
teddy
go
bear
up to the woods
today,
today. You're in for a big surprise.
Da, 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 da.
Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Time for little teddy bears.
Da-dum, da-da, 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 da-da. Going to the teddy bear picnic. That's weird.
Oh no, she's gonna kill me. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a weird video.
Okay, my jaw hurts now.
Your jaw hurts. Why does your jaw hurt, Polly Bear?
Smiling
Polly
weirdly.
bear.
Polly bear.
Smiling weirdly. Do people in this family smile weirdly?
Tell us more about the weird smiles that we do. Okay, that's not normal. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait. I missed it.
Do it again.
That's a great weird smile. Look at that weird smile. Wow.
Like, just pretend you're gonna go and murder someone. And
Okay,
then really
okay. I feel like backing off from that one. I think we're gonna back up. Guys gotta do weird shit with the frame. Like, okay, I wanna try something where we're gonna go side to side, and you're gonna go side to side with me at the same time, so that the background we're gonna do special effects. So go side to side like this. Wiggle, wiggle. That's a great special effect. I don't know what to make of that.
You try it.
Okay, what do I do?
You go with the camera.
Those people have a
Move
cute
with the
dog,
camera.
but I missed it.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm like,
wait.
Which way you
We're
move?
gonna do a special effect where you're gonna move with the camera. You're gonna mimic me.
Okay.
So that only
make
the
a funny
background
face.
moves, and then you move. It could be like a weird music video thing. It's really cool. Actually, it looks really cool. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's amazing.
Okay.
Looks like a weird music. We should make a weird music video. Okay, Polly, we're gonna make a song later, but these are gonna be the little parts in the middle of the weird music video. So you have to do really weird shit that you would put on a music video, okay? Do what Bonnie just did, but try to do it in your own special way.
Do it.
Okay, you know, that might be part of a music video too, what she was just doing there. Do you want to just stand at the camera and we will zoom in on you doing that face?
Do like the scream.
You have to do it serious, like there's nobody watching you.
Just like you seen the clown from It, and he's coming towards you. So start screaming and just scream. Okay. Give you a balloon.
It's probably really weird to see yourself like that, eh? When... Now you'll know how weird you look. Weird!
Weird.
Bonnie, do the eye things.
Do the eye
Wait,
things.
what eye thing?
The eye
Eye
things.
things.
What, when I went like that?
No. Oh.
She is really awesome.
It's gross out. You can see my whole eyeball.
I know, right?
Do both. Do both.
small
Okay, I'm
mouth.
gonna zoom in. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. It looks so strange on camera. Oh.
You look evil. You're like, your eyebrows are like pointy, your eyes are just like...
Okay, now do it like we're in a scary music video and say something random, and then we'll make a song about it later.
What?
Like
Say
say
what?
I don't know anything. You just like random poetry, like random weird words, and you don't know what they are, and we'll incorporate them into the song later.
Trees, bushes, plants. These are the things that we see around us. But are they really here? Take a look around. We are in a virtual reality. This. It's not real! None of it is real. What kind of life do you think we have when we are slaves to the corporation?
Polly, say a bunch of weird random words, and we're gonna write them into a song later, so it doesn't matter what they are. We're just gonna use them as part of a music video. You don't just yawn.
I'm tired though.
Fruit, apple, pineapple.
Just like you're in a, like pretend you're in a really weird music video and you're saying some really weird music, like words to a lyrics of a song, but like you don't even understand the point of what you're saying. It's just like really weird. You could be like Diane Ward. You could just be saying anything and it would be cool because you're already so cool that anybody would watch anything that you said.
I'm so cool, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so cool, yeah.
I don't think that would be
Probably not.
That's not really what we were going for.
I don't
So
know.
nothing to do with how cool you are. Just you have
Why
to
don't we
already
film you for
be cool.
Yeah, you try
have an
it.
idea.
Get Polly yet.
Yeah, but wait, you have more of an
I don't-
idea of
I
what
don't
you're
know.
looking for, and I don't really. So
You try it.
I don't have an idea what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for random, beautiful explosions.
That's what we want. That.
No.
Yeah.
we want that.
Do
Do
it,
that
do
again. Do that
Okay.
again.
So I'm gonna describe what I want to see. What
Okay.
I want to see is you guys go, like you're in a music video and you don't even, nobody knows who you are, and then you're just letting your whole soul out, and you're being the person that you don't even know who you are because you've never seen that side of yourself, and then you see that side of yourself in a music video and you're like, whoa, is that what I really look like? And then you realize that is your image, and then other people look at that image and they're like, wow, that person has so much life in them, and then all the insecurity just goes and there's no insecurity anymore because you don't have self-conscious awareness and stuff, because you have no everything is self-confidence, and you just see yourself and you just are yourself, and then you don't feel weird. You're not like, oh, people are watching me and this feels weird, because there's like a wall. It's like glass. There's a glass between you and the other person on the other side, and there's a glass in the middle. And basically that's how it is with everybody. Every single person you look at, there's glass, and it's reflective glass. And you can see your reflection on one side of the glass, and then they're on the other side of the glass, and they can see their reflection on the other side of the glass, and you look through and you can see them, but you can also see yourself. And that's how you see everything in life, basically. So me and Bonnie were standing here right now, and when Bonnie looks at me, she sees the glass, and when I look at Bonnie, I see the glass, and I see me and I see Bonnie at the same time. So half of me is there and half of Bonnie is there. And that's what we do everywhere we go, because sometimes we see people for what they actually are, but sometimes we see people for how we think they are inside of our heads, because there's a reflection. You see one thing and you see like them, but you also see yourself, and that's what we do all the time. We put our shit on other people because we go into the streets and we meet people, and we think that we know who they are, but we don't know who they are. There's no way we can know who they are. We just think we know who they are because of the things that we saw before that we don't know now. And so we see them, but we see ourselves, and we see ourselves in them, and then we judge them, and that's how people judge people, because there's always a glass there. So if you just see yourself, you're seeing too much of you. And if you just see them, you're not seeing you enough. So you have to see both of you at the same time, and you both have to look, and you both have to see the same thing, or it doesn't work. Because there has to be stuff going out, and there has to be stuff coming in. And that's how people talk. And that's how people don't judge people. That's what judgment is. Everybody has a bubble around them, like a big ball. Everybody has a big ball around them. Everybody does. Bonnie has a big bubble right here. And if she's inside her bubble and someone comes up and they're like, hey Bonnie, and she's like, don't step in my bubble. And then she's like, okay, you can come in my bubble now. And that's how we protect ourselves from people.
Yeah.
I like my bubble.
You like your bubble. Say that again. Say that again.
I like my bubble.
There's also like, you can also like think of it like walls and stuff. There's like lots of ways to think about it. Like when you think about the pictures and stuff in your head, when you're like walking around, you're like thinking about things. Like I think about things like there's pictures and stuff everywhere. I like look at a bench, I don't see the bench. I just see all these pictures that are part of the bench, and I see all the different times that I ever saw a bench like it, and then I see all the different places I ever went to that had anything to do with the bench. I don't even see the bench anymore. And it's just like, you try to be crazy, you'll get there. If you want to be crazy, you'll get there. It's good. Crazy's good. And sometimes you can do it with drugs, other times you don't even need drugs. You just have to go there because you want to be able to see the other side of the universe. You don't want to see what you see all the time. You want to see what you don't see. Like, it's like the other side of the moon. You don't want to see the same side of the moon all the time. You have to imagine, what does the other side look like? Everything's like that. There's like what we see, and then there's what we don't see. We can't see it. So how can we see it? Well, we can see it by looking at everything else around it, which is what science does. If we like take this math and we put it together and we're like, oh, the consistent math is in between, but we can't actually see those things, but we can prove they exist with other things and other models. That's how we know that chemistry exists. Can we see it? Can we hold it in our hand and look at chemistry and be like, this is an atomic particle in my hand? We can't do that. It's impossible. So the only way we can do it is by using science, and that's how we know things that we can't actually know for sure are there at all. And so sometimes you just know things by learning about things through other things.
All right. I'd clap, but my hands are full.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sounded really cool.
Polly.
Now it's
So,
your turn.
Polly, tell me
Amanda.
everything you've ever learned about something that you really care about. So pick something you care about and tell us, like,
Wikipedia time.
Polly, what is the thing that, is there something that frustrates you so much because you just wish that other people would understand, but they don't understand, and you just wish they would care or think about it, or like you feel like you're lonely and you feel like nobody can see it, but you need to other people see it because you're just like, it would just suck if nobody ever saw the part of you that nobody else could see. Do you ever feel like that?
Bare your soul.
Okay, she doesn't feel like that. So you're totally happy about everything in life and everything is just the way it should be?
Whoa, guys. That's so pretty.
That's awesome. She doesn't have anything to say.
I'm gonna take a
Great. Did that make you feel better?
I did. I don't know if I caught that or not. Do the duck thing.
Duck! Duck!
Do it, Polly.
Duck!
It sounds like you could expel something there.
I feel like next time we go, we should someday like just take 2 weeks off and do like the weirdest shit like this. We should go like get a bag of bread, go to the park and film each other and be like, duck! And the ducks will fly away and people will be like, what are you doing? Duck!
Like chase
Duck!
seagulls.
Duck!
Just like random shit.
Seagull! 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 We have to be like, seagull!
Be like opera. Can you sing it like opera? Like
Seagull! Come
like a game.
Okay, sing us, just sing like we're not looking at you. Sing any song at all, and we have to hear you sing like. No, like sing like the
Sing
whole.
better.
No, like, sing a song with words. Okay, but
Sing a
don't
song
camera
of
it. She,
expensive pocket full of ride.
Go-
Da 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 da. I don't know.
yeah, you do.
This is
You
not
gotta keep
working.
going. Yes, it's working just fine. We got it. Okay.
What am I singing about?
We don't know. We're just gonna listen to the song and then we're gonna recommend you do a story, and then we're gonna listen to. Okay, keep singing until we come up with something creative. Keep going. She's like,
This
just
is
keep singing. Sing a
the
song.
battery's gonna die.
Sing a song from.
I'm really hungry.
Sing
Can
a
we just
Disney
go?
song. We'll go eat. Well, you have to sing one Disney song and then we can go eat.
Disney song. Okay.
I know what song you know the lyrics to. It was on Disney. It's Saturday morning, jumped out of bed. You know that one.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car and raced like a jet all the way to you.
Knocked on your door with heart in my hand
to ask you a question, 'cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know.
Oh, I don't know the song, so I'm gonna. Okay. I got it. We're gonna make a new game based on that, which was really helpful. Where in the movie, the one with the singing in the rain, singing in the rain when they like watch my mouth and then they like lip sync. Okay, we're gonna do a game where one person's like on camera and the other person stands behind them and starts singing a song that they don't know, and they have to sing it like from the beginning,
Okay.
and the other person has to pretend they know the song. And they have to lip sync it as if they do know the song, and they have to get into it. And so however the person behind them sings it, the other person up front has to like go with it like they're the one singing the song.
Okay. Who wants to try first?
Do we have enough battery power? Do we have to charge
It's showing low battery button. Can we
Okay.
go home and
Okay.
recharge it and then we can continue?
Yeah, we
or,
can do that. Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Do you want to do
I
that?
want to do it now because we have this feeling.
Why don't
We go to Royston
you lip
and
sync?
at the beach
You
and do
sing
it.
a song.
What
Do it right
song?
now.
Wait, what song am I singing?
A song that you expect me to not be able to keep up with and that you think that I don't know. Like I didn't know that song, so that's what made it like happen.
Do you know the words to like? Tell me in my ear.
Tell me in my ear. Like the Bastille one. The thing on my nose.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Wait, I thought you were singing.
Okay. And then, yeah, you guys have to tell me
I don't know the lyrics. Ayo, ayo.
what's happening right now.
I thought we were singing a song.
Are you guys gonna sing together?
I was.
Okay. So,
You know the lyrics.
so are you lyric? What's going?
She knows the lyrics.
You're gonna sing the song and you know the lyrics.
Yes. Yes.
So who's doing the lip syncing?
Okay, you sing it and I'll lip sync it. I don't know. Then pick a different song.
Okay. So who's lip syncing? Who wants to? You want to leave the lip syncing?
Sure.
Okay. So what we're gonna do then is you're not gonna tell her the song.
Okay, just pick a random song.
You have to pick a random song, and Polly stands in front of you, and you stand behind her on the camera.
Okay.
You don't tell her though what it is.
Do you like a Disney song or something?
Don't tell her what it is.
What song? I don't know.
Okay. Now pick a random song that Polly doesn't know. Pick a song that you know Polly doesn't know, and like one that you like that you know that she would hate, and then start singing it. But then Polly, your thing is.
I'm trying to think of a song that
Polly has to do it like
she doesn't know.
all like in like a movie or a commercial, and like you have one chance, like it's on live TV. Basically, you have to do it like it's on live TV, and you just have to do it like you have no idea. And yet it has to be the best performance in the world because everyone's watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know
So
the lyrics to the song that you wouldn't know.
okay, well then pick any song at all that would be kind of like.
Did you hear a song recently that you're like, oh, but I haven't seen it?
It doesn't have to be just use your creativity.
Okay.
It could be any song that you know the words to, and that you want to that maybe tells a story that's hard for Polly to like keep up with. So she has to act out the song. It could be like a movie with a musical in it. It could be something that we sang when we were in theater when we were kids.
I know, I'm trying to think and I'm just blanking because all I can think. What's the song with the gun? You keep singing. You're in the shower. Yeah, but you know the words to that. That's why I can't use it. Like half the words.
Even if she doesn't, even if she does know the words, it doesn't fucking matter. Just okay.
Sing?
Okay. When we're ready, Polly, introduce yourself and be like, and I'm going to be singing.
I'm Polly, and I'm going to be singing. What's the song?
Bonnie says the song. Oh,
a James Blunt song. A James Blunt song. Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Your mouth is a revolver. Find bullets in the sky. Your love is like a soldier, loyal till you die. I've been looking at the stars for a long, long time, just trying to break through, trying to make you mine. Everyone wants a flame, they don't want to get burned. Well, today is our turn. People like us, we don't need that much, just some. One last spark, you light the spark in my bonfire heart.
This is so cool.
Like this lead to nights like this, lead to love like ours. You light the spark in my bonfire heart. This day is getting colder, people pass you by. No one offers you a shoulder, no one looks you in the eye. Well, I've been looking at the stars for a long, long time, just trying to break through, trying to make you mine. Everyone wants a flame, they want to get burned. Well, today is our turn. People like us, we don't need that much, just some. One last spark to light the spark in my bonfire heart.
Bonfire Heart?
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
Bonfire Heart?
BONFIR.
Oh, right, yeah. That makes more sense. That was really cool. It looked so cool to watch that.
Like, I know the lyrics to that one, but
oh man, that was so cool, guys. Do you guys want to switch?
Not really. Like,
do you want to switch?
Yeah. And then I think it's time after that to do the batteries.
Okay, you guys go.
I'll lip sync and you sing.
Yeah, you sing. You pick a song.
Oh shit, this is hard.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, and today will be singing the song called
Your face. You can take a
This
minute.
is really hard. I was all like, but it's really easy. Just pick a song. Just pick a song. It's fucking hard.
I know,
I
right?
just randomly pick a song.
It was pretty difficult.
Okay. 1, 2,
okay,
3,
okay,
4.
No, I can't just.
Just do something from musical theater that I don't know. Like you did like Guys and Dolls. You did Les Mis. You know those.
Les Mis, yeah, let's do a Les Mis song.
No,
Get down, get down. Get down, get down.
Get Okay.
Okay. You do like Frozen.
Yeah.
Fuck Frozen.
I don't like this. I don't know.
Okay.
Guarantee I probably
Okay.
won't be able to look.
Okay.
Is it recording?
Yes.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to pick like a song. Okay.
I love how it's not raining today.
5 minutes ago it was.
Like when we got out of the house, it was lightly raining, but nothing.
Okay, I have to know all the words to it.
Just as many as you know. You can just hum the rest.
Okay. So
Do your
something
best.
weird that I know all the words to.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I am going to be singing the song titled.
I'm not gonna tell you. You're just gonna start.
Okay.
Okay.
A surprise.
Okay.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on, far across the distance and spaces between us. You have come to show you. Go on, near, far, wherever you are. I believe that the heart does. Go on, once more you open the door and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Love can touch just one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you, one true time I hold you. In my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on and on and on and on, oh, and on and on. Do la la la. I don't remember how this song ends.
I think this song is slowly dwindling.
I think we're done.
Okay.